What's up, y'all? I'm back. I'm sorry. I had to come out the sun. It was just, oops. It was just too much going on outside. It was hot. The bugs was coming. People staring, and I don't know. But anyway, but you guys, what did y'all think about what's that girl name? Carly B. How them people try to fight her because she didn't want to take a picture with him or whatever. One of the fans, or supposed to be fans, I don't know, wanted to take a picture. And at that time, she didn't want to take a picture. She said that her hair wasn't combed and she was just going to drop by a pocketbook and she was just shopping. And then they got irate and they got mad. They actually tried to fight the girl and remind you that she's pregnant. They got all upset, yelling and everything. For what? Just because she didn't want to take a picture with you? She didn't want to take a picture with your ass. She ain't got to take a picture with you. I understand people. I just really don't understand people. But back when I was talking about what Bill Cosby, whether he's guilty or not, only God knows that he's guilty. But how you gonna be mad at Keisha because she don't want to write another letter, pretty much, to state whether or not she believe that you're innocent? I don't know, y'all. But I think I'm finna go to. I know, not think. I know when I get off of work, I'm gonna go to Sam's because tomorrow is my daughter's birthday, which is May the 22nd. They'll be 18 years old, my twin girls. And I'm excited about that. I just really cannot believe that I'm finna have 18-year-old girls. My stepdaughter, she just turned 18 on April 11th. So we have 3 young ladies coming out of high school this year, going to college. They're going to do the National Guard. They was going to do the Air Force, but they're going to do the National Guard, and they're going to do it reserve, and so they can go to college. They're not going to be active duty or anything. So we're excited for that with them. I have my baby twin girl. She's going to be a nurse. Also, my stepdaughter going to school for nursing. And my oldest twin girl, well, not my oldest twin, my older twin girl, she's going to college for criminal justice. So, I'm excited for all of them. I'm excited for the tools and knowledge that God was able to place in me to pass to them. And yes, they have seen struggle throughout life, but I'm glad the path that they're going through right now. I pray they continue to be the great young women who they are. Like I said, they're going to graduate from high school, going to college. But the good thing about it is, with our girls, not saying they all the way perfect, because no child is perfect, but I can say is that they work when they get out of school. They budget their money well. They go shopping and everything. They friends they chose to hang with. It's great kids. You know what I'm saying? They're great young women. They got their own vehicles. They work too. They got their mindset. They know where they're going. And I'm just happy that my daughters surround themselves with positive things and positive, they don't too much worry about boys. And, I'm sure they got little boys who like them, and they like, but they not just all stuck up about, oh, I need a boyfriend, and who loving me, who's caring for me. So they got self-love. They love themselves, and they get love from us. So we're excited about that as well. And believe it or not, our girls still watch SpongeBob. If you go in their room at night, they in there 9 out of 10 watching SpongeBob on the weekends or whatever. If they ain't trying to go to the mall and hang out with their friends, they watching SpongeBob. And I just can't be more excited. As you can see, the balloons in the back. I went and stopped and got them some balloons on my little break before I go to my other patient. And I just hope they become business women, open up many businesses, making change in the world, do great things out here before they try to settle down and get married and have kids. And if they do choose to have children anytime soon, I just know in our heart that they'll be great parents, so, and pray that they get to choose, they do choose the right person. But even with me and my husband, what I'm saying, we both work. I do nursing. He's a truck driver. He's over the road sometimes he's home. My daughters have always seen me as a single parent. All they grew up was in a single parent home until I met my husband a few years ago. So I give him kudos for him, the way he stepped in and has been a great parent, great father to my daughters. So, that's the great things. But like I say, they have seen me struggle. And I think that's the reason why they're the young ladies they are today. Because I don't try to hide or sugarcoat anything for them. What they see is the truth. You know what I'm saying? I show them how to overcome things. I show them how, if this world don't owe you anything, if you want anything, you got to go out here and get it. So, And they know that. So that's the good thing. They ain't out here looking for nobody to take care of them. They know if you want anything, you have to work hard for what you want, and you have to go get it. Nobody's going to give you anything. You know, sooner or later, me and my husbands, we're working hard to be business owner. I myself want to open up a home care agency. I have helped many people over the years, but with their home care agency, so I know the ups and the downs and the do's and the don't. I have been recruiting for them. I got them clients, so I know I take all them tools and put it to my own company. I would be very successful if I continue to put God first and stay humble and always give back. I want to have an outreach ministry to help people to get off the streets, to be able to get jobs, to teach them how to write a resume, to make sure they have the right clothes they need to wear to interviews, just word of mouth. Eventually when I write my book, they'll be able to read some things into that, read some good things about how did I come from where I'm at to where I'm at now. So, but in between then, I also want to give people the tools and the knowledge and the things they need to be able to succeed out here. It's crazy how people make it and they don't give back, or they don't want to tell somebody how they made it, or for what? Why keep all that information to yourself when you can help the next person? There's enough money out here for everybody to eat, and it shouldn't even be about food. I mean, not food. It shouldn't be about the money. I tell people with health care, if it's not in your heart, you shouldn't even be in the field, because there's no amount of money can pay you for what you go throughout the day. Me, I do phlebotomist right now. I go to people's homes or jobs or whatever, and I may draw their blood. I may have to do an exam. I may have to do a drug test and get their urine or whatever. But I also love my heart is taking care of people. So that's why I want to open up my home care agency, to be able to hire people, young men or women or older people, anybody who's looking for work, to go take care of somebody in a home. Because sometimes when you get old or when you get sick, sometimes your family not there. And I tell people, before you take these positions, know in your heart that you are the only person that person depend on. They look forward to you coming every day. So showing up late and not going to work or don't care about your job, you're in the wrong field. And my husband want to open up a medical transportation service to help people get to doctor's appointments, run errands, or whatever they need to do. So I know, with God, we're going to be able to do these things if we continue to stay humble and continue to put him first and sow seeds and all the great things. Once we get these kids off to college and do what we need to do, we're going to step away from the 9 to 5 and just go ahead and go into business for ourselves. And I tell people all the time, I know plenty of people who got businesses. So I know firsthand, it takes money to make money. You just don't quit your job and just say, I'm open my business today. If you can do that, that's fine. But you're going to need money to put into that business. So if you got one business, you need to get another business and another business to put money into that business. And budget. Some things try to create and do yourself, because like I say, it's hard out here. It's hard out here, and I can't see myself working for somebody for the rest of my life. Yes, I would love to employ people, and I think I'll be a great employer because I know how it is to be an employee. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen people with their businesses and how people treat people. They get their business and they forget about a lot of things. But I could go on and on about that because that's something that I'm most definitely working hard to. It's crazy, you guys. This world we stay in is crazy. I was thinking about that high school shooting that happened on Friday. Wow. Like, it's so scary that you send your children to school to get an education, and that may be the last time you see your child that morning, and you might not see them no more because someone killed them. And also the bullying has to stop, because sometimes people get bullied so much they want to come back to school and blow up the school and kill everybody. That's not the answer either. So it's a lot of things that goes on in the school system that we need as parents, or just not parents, just people, to be able to step in to see what's going on, to correct issues, not turn the other cheek, because things like that is not just going to stop because we're like, oh my God, let's protest, let's do this. You have to step in and step up and go into the schools, see what we can do to change things. If sometimes you have to be nosy and see what's going on with kids, because you never know what they're facing or what they're going through. mentally, or what they go through at home before they get to school, for this other child picking on this. And I tell people, if you see somebody who in need, if you can help them, help them. If I wish I could help the whole world. You know, I wish the world had sometime the heart and the mindset that I have. That way, you know what I'm saying, a lot of things would change, you know. But people like to turn the other cheek, never know they can be them, you know. So I just, you know, my prayers goes out to that family, to all the children at that high school, you know. And I'm just trying to think of ways and things that I can do to help them, or help any school, you know, along with even though my daughter's exiting school now and get ready to get out of school, I still want to continue to try to help out with the school system. Because, you know, believe it or not, that's our future. You know, we're getting older. They're younger. They're going to be the ones who are going to be in the politics and who wants to fight for presidents and all this other stuff. So if we turn the cheek right now on them and don't help out with them, they're the one who got to say so when we get older. You know, so I tell people, you need to step up right now and do whatever change you can do to help out in this world, because it's real out here. I don't know, y'all, but I know one thing. I need to wash my hair. I should have did it over the weekend. I tried to put some flex rods in it Friday. It seemed like with this heat being so hot, it won't hold no curls whatsoever. No matter if I spray, hold and spray, whatever I put on it, it still want to fall once I get out in the heat. So when I work out in the morning, I try to keep my flex rods in when I'm working out. So when I just get back home, I take out my flex rod and I get out the shower and get dressed for work. But soon as I step outside and soon as I start working, my curls just fall. So I'm thinking about getting some braids, because they say, if you know, you get your braids in the summertime, your head, scalp, everything sweats and make your hair grow. So I'm gonna try that, you know, see how that goes, because braids can be hot too, you know. I don't know. But you guys, I hope you guys had a great weekend. Hope you guys having a blessed Monday. Don't forget to always put God first in everything you do. To start your day off, always give God thanks, you know, because you can't do anything without him. He will never leave you nor forsake you. And I think about Rashida. I was reading something about Rashida and Kurt from Atlanta. What is it? Love and Hip Hop. And everybody like, well, why she take him back? You know, that's what Erica was asking her, Scrappy baby mama. Like, I can't believe she let him come in the house, even though they say the house is big enough for the both of them. They can't believe she let him come back and live in the house or whatever. But I tell people this all the time. We women, we do some crazy thing. Whether she's with Kurt, not with Kurt, or whatever, that's her business. But we as women, we do some crazy things. You know what I'm saying? We accept a lot of things that we know we shouldn't accept. Because if we try one thing towards a man, what they do to us, one thing, they're quick to cut us off and gone. So why do we continue to give them chances and chances and chances? For what? For what? I'm waiting on it. I don't know. You know, so but each to his own. Everybody have issue. Nobody marriage is perfect. Nobody relationship is perfect. But I tell people, like, one thing I have learned over the years is stop giving people so many chances that they wouldn't give you. Stop giving so much of your energy, whatever it's your relationship, your marriage, whatever it may be. Stop giving people so much of your time and energy and forgiveness, because they wouldn't do it for you. I tell people, even with your friendship, if you got a homegirl or homeboy that calls you every time they're going through something, or every time they're having a bad day, you the listen ear, you the trash can, you everything they dump all their issues on. And if you're going through one thing, you pick up the phone and call them, half the time they're not going to answer the phone. If they do, they're going to tell you to call you back. If you text, they're going to text you back. If you got to constantly keep going through that, what are you their friend for? What are you, their trash can? The person that come and just imp everything, go and release, and then you wonder why you acting crazy and you feeling the way you feeling throughout the day. Transferring spirits, negative energy. I am not your trash can. I am not the person you finna get a vent to every time you go through something, because half of the time you going through stuff that you're gonna continue to go through anyway. Why ask for my opinion? Sometimes people just need to vent. I understand it, because it's time that I need to vent. But I don't tell my business to too many people. I may have one or two friend girls that I can really call on, and really I don't call them my friends anymore. I call them my sisters, because that's how close we are. And I might vent to them here and there, but I talk God head off so much throughout the day That's who the person I talk to all day. Me and God have this special, believe it or not, we have this special relationship. You know, he know I'm one of his special children. And I'm very special. So he know I'm not perfect. I don't dot every I, don't cross every T. Half the time that I be praying to God about stuff, he like, my child, if you just be quiet, you can listen to what I'm trying to tell you, which way to go, so you won't make that mistake. And then when I ask God to fix it, I'm sitting up here still saying, well, God, maybe you do it this way. How can I tell him how to run stuff when he already know what to do? So my point is just, if you can keep your business to yourself and talk to God about it, that's the best thing to do. Because 9 out of 10 of people who you vent to, they don't care about what you're going through at all. And when you tell people to pray for you, be careful who you tell to pray for you, because everybody ain't your friend, who like you think is your friend, or even your mate, who you call your mate. They be the main ones who ready to stab you in your back, plotting on you the whole time. So just be careful, you know what I'm saying, who you give all your energy to, and who you sit up here and forgive and forgive and forgive. Because you got to think about, if you did that one thing to that person, would they forgive you? Not. Would they forgive you? Not. Would they still be with you? Not. So really think about that. It's just something to think about, especially us women, because you know we give so much because we have big hearts and we are forgivers. But at the end of the day, don't be nobody fool. And I teach my daughters the same thing. Don't be nobody fool, because if you let them, even with one of these girls was telling me her stuff, you know, she was going on and on. I don't know her personally, but I call her a socialite. And she was speaking on, well, why do he keep doing this? So why don't he leave? What person gonna leave if they getting everything they want from you and able to use you? The only way you're gonna get rid of that person if you leave. And if you don't leave, hey, they're gonna stay there and continue to do the same thing over and over and over. Why they gonna leave something that's good to them? You know, think about that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe because I don't went through things in my life. I don't struggle. And I'm tired of going without. I got tired of going without. I got tired of being, at the end of the day, the person not having anything. Or at the end of the day, the person who always hurting and crying and can't eat and stressed out and miserable. And that person ain't even fucking thinking about you. They going on with their life, or they doing what the hell ever they want. Whether it be sister, brother, cousins, boyfriend, whatever it may be. Them people is not stressing over you. Trust me and believe it. I mean, seriously, they not. I tell people, enjoy their life while you can. Life is too short. People who you see today is not here by the end of the day, or people who you see today is not here tomorrow. And just like this girl, she's 26 years old, just had a stroke at 26 because she worrying about stuff that you really don't have any control of. You really don't. So, you know, watch what you give your energy to. Watch what you give your energy to. You'll be surprised. Sometimes you need to get to know yourself. Like on my break, I sit out here, come to the lake because I love water, and just watch the water waves and watch the people ski and jet, you know, and get on boats. So watch people walk their dogs and the family. So whoever may be out here, you know, during the day. And I just talk to God. I just breathe in air, because you need that you time. Instead of me getting on my phone, yakking my mouth with a bunch of friend girls, or even calling my husband. Sometimes you need your you time so you can know who you is. To listen, just to breathe and say, you know what, throughout this busy 24 hours, I took some time for me to spend time with God and spend time with myself. So, you know, that's what I like to do. You know, so I don't know about you guys, but I'm just yakking my mouth, you guys, on and on and on. I'm just really trying to get back in track with this weight loss thing. You know, I wouldn't even call it weight loss. I would just call it a change, a life change. You know, get back healthier than what I was, you know, and stay on track. Try to work out. Been vegan now for almost a year, so enjoying that. Got plenty of good recipes. Always trying to find new recipes, you know, and things like that to try for me and my husband. Wish my daughters was vegan, but you know, hey, at least they are, you know, at least they do vegetables, so you know, you can't ask for too much. But I try to stress to them, eating healthy is a good part for a woman, because you know, you don't want these tumors and all these issues. With some of this food we eat, we create health issues for ourselves. So you know, so I'm really trying to take that, trying to work out every day. What if it's an hour, whatever time that I'm allowed to get to myself, you know, in the morning time before I start my day. Thankful that my job don't start too early, so I can go ahead and work out. I go to the rent office where I stay, and I work out. So you know, I like it over there. It's pretty good. I don't know. But I'm really thinking about trying to figure out how I'm gonna get my nails done this weekend and my toes. What colors am I gonna choose? You guys give me some good ideas that I can use. I don't want nothing that is too crazy. I love gel nail. Love to get the gel nails. I don't know. Looking at these people, I don't know what they're doing. Look like they about to, I guess, make a pallet out here at the lake. I don't know. Sounds good to me. But you guys, let me get on to my other client that I have to go take care of. Have to go do an exam on this patient. Also, I think I have to draw blood. Maybe I'll bring you guys along with me one day so you can see how, you know, I do my blood draws and everything. And how then at the end of the day, I take all the blood back home to my house. I spin the blood, then I package, and then I take it to the lab, drop it off and send it to the lab. So it's very interesting what I do. Like I say, sometimes the blood draws or the exams are people who need drug tests for their jobs, or just for whatever they doctor, you know, asks, and they don't feel like coming to the doctor's office. The doctor send me out to go draw the labs for the patient. So I enjoy that because I'm flexible schedule. I'm in my own vehicle. I'm on my time. I can open my schedule, close